As India's Digital Personal Data Protection, that is DPDP Act, enters its enforcement phase, resident welfare associations, that is RWAs, across the country are stepping up efforts to comply with the new data protection regime. Under the Act, any individual or entity that collects and processes digital personal data is classified as a data fiduciary, bringing RWAs squarely within its scope. Welcome to VAR India News Hour. Resident welfare associations, that is RWAs, routinely handle sensitive resident information such as names, contact details, addresses, vehicle numbers, and visitor records through community management platforms like Adda.io, MyGate, and No Brokerhood. This data supports essential functions including maintenance billing, official notices, meetings, and digital resident services. The DPDP Act now requires RWAs to limit data use to legitimate purposes and implement explicit consent mechanisms for any additional processing. The law also clearly defines the responsibilities of community management apps as data processors, mandating that resident data be handled strictly as per RWA instructions and with informed consent. These changes have prompted many housing societies to seek early guidance. Addressing this need, Adda.io has been conducting weekly online DPDP awareness workshops since January 10th of 2026 in collaboration with RWAs nationwide. The sessions help community members or the committee members and facility managers understand consent management, purpose limitation, and compliance responsibilities. With nearly 3 lakh housing societies serving 2 to 3 crore residents, and penalties reaching rupees 250 crore, early awareness is emerging as a critical step to reduce risk, strengthen governance, and build resident trust. Let's look into today's headlines. Apple Pay likely to launch in India by end of 2026. Apple Pay is reportedly set to launch in India by the end of this year. The digital payment service, available in 89 global markets, is awaiting regulatory approval. The initial rollout is likely to focus on card-based contactless payments using Tap to Pay on iPhone and Apple Watch. UPI integration may come later due to regulatory complexities. Apple is said to be working with banks and card networks, with the launch expected to intensify competition in India's fast-growing digital payments market. Telecom tariff hikes pushed to July amid Jio IPO and Vodafone Idea fund raise. Telecom service providers are now expected to raise tariffs around July this year instead of March as anticipated earlier, according to reports. The delay is attributed to Reliance Jio's planned IPO and Vodafone Idea's upcoming fund raise. Analysts expect headline tariffs to increase by about 15%. Reliance Industries is planning an IPO of Jio platforms by June, while Vodafone Idea is also seeking funds. Analysts say top operators are in no rush and tariff hikes are likely only after these capital-raising plans. YouTube expands AI tools for Shorts while cracking down on low-quality content. YouTube plans to let creators post Shorts using AI-generated versions of their own likeness, CEO Neil Mohan announced. He said AI will remain a creative tool, not a replacement, with clear label for synthetic or altered content. Creators will also get tools to control AI use of their likeness. Mohan acknowledged concerns around AI slop and said YouTube is strengthening systems to curb low-quality content. Shorts now average 200 billion daily views. L'Oreal to set up rupees 3,500 crore beauty tech hub in Hyderabad. French cosmetics major L'Oreal has announced plans to establish a beauty technology hub in Hyderabad with an initial investment of over rupees 3,500 crore. The facility, expected to open in November, will be the world's first global capability center dedicated to beauty tech innovation. Announced at the World Economic Forum in Davos, the hub will focus on technology, data analytics, supply chain, and AI initiatives. The project strengthens Hyderabad's growing status as a key global capability center destination, with L'Oreal also exploring future manufacturing opportunities in the region. Adobe Acrobat adds AI tool to turn PDFs into podcast-style audio. Adobe has introduced new AI-powered features in Acrobat that allow users to turn PDFs into podcast-style audio summaries using simple prompts. The AI can generate spoken overviews from documents, notes, and transcripts, making content easier to consume on the go. Users can also edit PDFs through chat by describing the changes they want. Alongside this, Adobe added new collaboration tools in PDF spaces, enabling teams to share files, leave notes, and collect feedback seamlessly. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and follow VAR India magazine. You can download the VAR India app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for more news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.